Hi, I'm Megan. Welcome to today's live reading of Stop That Lion by Lois Wickstrom, presented by Itsy Bitsy Book Bits. Join me. The Kingdom of Sher and the Kingdom of Mir were good neighbors, but the Kingdom of Sher had a lion, and the farmers in the Kingdom of Mir raised sheep. Every night, the lion from the Kingdom of Sher sneaked into the Kingdom of Mir and ate sheep that belonged to the families who lived there. The king proclaimed a contest to stop that lion. The servants announced the rules. The winning solution must be fair. The winner will be the king's royal advisor. Losers must give the king their most precious possession. When Winnie saw the banner, she petted her sheep, Paley, and said, "I need to know more. Then I can stop that lion." "The king will never answer your questions," said her brother. "If you lose, the king will take Paley," said her best friend Bertha. The first contestant told the king, "I am old and wise. I will solve your problem." "If you fail, I will take your ruby necklace," said the king. The wiry old woman squeezed the beads of her necklace and said, "You must build a big, strong wall between the two kingdoms. Do it quickly before that lion eats one more lamb." The next day, the king ordered, "Build the wall." Everyone in the kingdom worked. By nightfall, the wall was finished. The lion was on one side of the wall, and the sheep were on the other. That night, the lion dug a hole under the wall. It sneaked into the Kingdom of Mir and ate one of the king's sheep. Then it sneaked away again. The next morning, the king took the wiry old woman's ruby necklace. The next contestant was the kingdom's best archer. The strong young man patted his shiny belt buckle before he spoke. "I will stand guard on the wall all night, and I will shoot the lion with one of my strongest arrows." The king said, "If you fail, I will take your gold belt buckle." That night, the archer strode back and forth with his arrows along the top of the wall, keeping watch over the lion. The lion watched the strong young man. When the archer looked left, the lion ran to his right. When the archer looked right, the lion ran to his left. When the archer blinked, the lion slipped under the wall and ate another lamb. The next morning, the strong young man gave his gold belt buckle to the king. Winnie said, "I have to stop that lion before it eats Paley." "Be sure you get the answers to your questions before you speak," said Bertha. "The king doesn't answer questions," said her brother. Winnie brought Paley to the king's castle. "You're just a little girl," said the king. "I don't want to take your favorite thing." "I want a chance to save our kingdom," said Winnie. "I'll need to ask questions first." The king nodded. Winnie asked, "Do you want the king of Sher to be your friend or your enemy?" The king looked puzzled, but he answered, "I want him to be my friend." Then Winnie asked, does the king of Sher have children?" The king scowled, but again he answered, "Yes, the king of Sher has 3 children." Winnie paused to think. The king glared. "Give me your advice now, or give me your most precious possession." "I have one more question," said Winnie. "Does the king of Sher like his children?" The king of Mir growled as he answered, "He loves them. How will that stop the lion?" Winnie paused. Then she said, "You must give a lamb to each of his children as a pet." "Why should I give his children presents?" asked the king. "You took the other contestants' advice. You have to take mine," said Winnie. "If you fail, I will take your pet lamb," said the king. The next day, the king of Mir gave baby lambs to all 3 of the king of Sher's children. The children loved playing with their lambs. The king of Sher liked to see his children happy. The king of Sher decided to protect his children's lambs from the lion. He ordered his workers to build a pen around the woods while the lion slept. He had his workers put food inside the pen so the lion would have something to eat every day. The lion never entered the kingdom of Mir again. The king of Mir and the king of Sher became friends. Your winning solution was fair to everyone, said the king. It was even fair to the lion. You are now my royal advisor.